What's poppin', everybody? I wanted to make a quick video talking about Anna Kaboom and her unlock rewards in Duel Links, because oh my god, these level up rewards are straight dookie. Like, this is the worst I've ever seen it before. Like, straight up. I have never seen level up rewards this bad in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links' history, bro. And there's been some crappy ones, bro. Like, there's been some dog ones, bro. But yeah, no, Anna Kaboom recently got unlockable in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And there's a couple things to take away from this character right here. So, when it comes to level up rewards, luckily the gem account that you get from this character is the same across the board. So, they didn't really reduce any of the gems. Thank goodness. You can get 1,540 gems from Anna Kaboom, and I verified it with the other Duel Links characters for Zexal World, and it's the same amount of gems you can get from all of them. Thank God. But the real problem is the level up cards and the rest of the level up rewards right here that you get from Anna right here. Oh my god. So we first get Monster Express. You get Monster Express at level 3, you get it at level 14, you get it at level 23. So you get 3 copies of Monster Express right here, which is pretty standard across the board. Usually you get like 2 to 3 copies of a certain card from a character when you get the character. Monster Express is really weird though. It's a really weird card. It's kind of like a Foolish Burial for your extra deck, only if it is a big monster. You can target one face of monster you control, send one monster from your extra deck to the graveyard with the same original type as that face of monster. For the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon monsters except monsters with the same original type as a monster sent to the graveyard by this effect. So it's a Earth Machine, so it's going to work better with the Earth Machine archetypes, which again is what Anna's all about. But it is a generic Foolish Burial. It is cool on paper, but it's not really that practical, and I don't think it's going to see play considering the fact that this is a Earth Machine card. So if you're going to want to tech this into some cheesy decks, you're going to have a hard time being able to use this level 4 Earth Machine monster and other shenanigans, because the archetype and attribute don't really work well with other decks that could possibly capitalize on it. But it is a generic card, so I will give it that. It can have use, I just don't think it's going to see any play. And then we also have 3 copies of Unsinkable Titanica. You get this card at level 10, you get this at level 18, and you get this at level 30. You can special summon this card from your hand by attributing 2 tokens. Once per turn, you can target one monster with 0 defense on the field, destroy it, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the quarter of the destroyed monster attack on the field. So again, if you have a bunch of tokens on the board, you can play this. There's not really that many decks in Duel Links right now that utilize tokens, except for Mecha Phantom Beast. You could try that. That would actually work pretty well. Other than that, I don't see this card really seeing that much play. And it's going to be more of a brick in your hand, because usually you're going to want to use those tokens for other things. It works better in Synchro decks. Mecha Phantom Beast O-Lion works way better in Synchro decks. I don't think teching it in a rank 10 Xyz deck is going to work out the best, but you can make things happen with it. You can definitely make things happen with it because they have level manipulation. But again, another super niche card. That's pretty normal though. That's pretty normal when it comes to level up rewards from characters. Like, they just have okay cards, but they're nothing too crazy, which is, it's pretty standard. Like, I ain't gonna be upset about that. And then last but not least, we also have Southern Stars. Target a face a monster in the field, it becomes level 10. Pretty cool for going into rank 10 plays, but again, really niche, really niche. The problem is though, as you can see right here, is not the fact that the level up reward cards are dookie. It's the fact that, like, bro, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ranked tickets that you can get instead of other character exclusive cards. What deck you gonna be building with Anna right here, bro? Her starter deck's already dookie. That's pretty standard though. It's pretty standard, but look at how dookie the starter deck is. We going crazy with Disc Magician. I'll tell you what right there. Dookie deck. But then on top of that too, you just don't get any other cards for her archetype. You only can get Unsinkable Titanica, Monster Express, and Southern Stars. That is it. Let's take a look at my boy Yuma right here, protagonist right here. Let's see the different amount of cards we can get. Zubaba Knight. You can get Gaga Child, Gaga Girl, Tempo the Persuasion Jin, mispronounce my guy, Zubaba General, and Double or Nothing. That's like 6, 7 cards right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 different cards you can get. Huh? Only 3 different cards, and then you just decided to just throw in tickets just to fill it up. You're just like, I can't think of anything else for Anna. Like, f it, we're just gonna put a couple little just tickets and call it a day. Like, come on, bro. Like, as somebody that's been playing the game for a very long time, I got most of these cards, bro. Like, look at these. I got most of these cards, bro. I'm not missing out on much. There's no incentive for me to really level up this character except for the gems. Thank goodness the amount of gems that she has is the exact same compared to every other Xyz character, or else there would be a genuinely big problem. But it just kind of goes shows you like how, I guess, lazy that Duel Links has been getting recently, unfortunately. And it just kind of sucks that they are just level up tickets. On the bright side, she does have a good amount of character exclusive skills, which is definitely something that helps out a lot here. She has a lot of them, as you can see on the right hand side. She has a tag duel exclusive skill called Devotion. No other character has it. She has Engine Power Over Limit. She has Out of Control, Overnight Express, Sunrise Express, Super Express, Train Connection, and an Unstoppable Train. So she has a ton of character exclusive skills. Probably one of the few characters in the game that has a really good amount of character exclusive skills. So that is something that is really good. I am genuinely happy about that. She has a lot of really cool skills. Not all of them are really that good though. Devotion's only limited to tag duels, which is kind of a waste of a skill slot because it's only available in a specific event, and tag duels is not a permanent thing, but that's still pretty good. It's cool that she has that exclusive skill. She has this one right here. You can select a rank 10 Earth Machine monster control, attach a level 10 Earth Machine type monster in your hand to this card as a season material. The season monster can attack. While it attacks a defense mission monster, you can inflict piercing battle damage, but you have to send it to the graveyard at the end of this turn. Niche skill, not really that good. I'd skip past that one. This skill right here, Out of Control, another okay skill right here because it does give you exclusive cards that you can only get from this skill. You can get Rocket Arrow Express, Slow Plow, and Special Schedule all in your deck. You get them at the beginning of the duel, and on top of that too, on your normal draw, if you have 2 or more Earth level 10 machine monsters in your graveyard, you can add Special Schedule from outside your deck alongside of the normal draw that you have. So this skill is actually pretty cool. I do like that one. Overnight Express, at the end of the turn, you use the skill, add a level 10 Earth machine type monster to your hand from your deck, but after using the skill, you have to skip your next 2 draw phases, but still it allows you to get one for free, which is really cool. So that also is a pretty decent skill if used correctly. Sunrise Express, this one is kind of whatever, but when you lose 1,000 life points, you can actually get just a kind of destiny draw basically of a level 10 Earth Machine type monster, very similar to other draw sense skills. Super Express, on your normal draw, instead of conducting a normal draw, you can select a level 10 Earth Machine monster in your hand that can be normal summon, negate its effect, and play that monster. After using the skill, it'll be your battle phase. So that one's kind of like a cheesy one right there. Can't use it with the 5k meter, but you can still do some cheese with it. Train Connection, send 2 level 10 Earth Machine type monsters from your hand to the graveyard, and then add a Train Connection from outside your deck to your hand. You have to play a deck with only level 10 Earth Machine type monsters though. Train Connection can be equipped to an Earth Machine type monster by banishing 2 10 or higher Machine type monsters from your graveyard. It cannot be equipped by other ways. But monster's attack becomes double its original attack, and if it attacks a defense mission monster, you get to inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. Other monsters you control cannot attack. So that's like a OTK card right there, which is crazy. And then last we have Unstoppable Train. This one's actually super cool because you get to normal summon monsters without tributing, which is awesome. But you have to have a deck that has 10 or more monsters, and all the monsters have to be either level 4 or level 10. And they also have to be Earth Machine type monsters with 1800 or higher attack. But this is the one that you're going to want to use in order to play her deck. But besides for Unstoppable Train, Out of Control, and probably Overnight Express, not much of her skills are really that good, but I do like that she does have a lot of character exclusive skills. It does balance out on how terrible these level up rewards are, because you really can't build a deck unless you fish into the box and spend a lot of gems in order to play her deck. Like if you want to play her deck, you're gonna have to fish out a lot of gems to get Gust of a Max, which makes sense, it's a really good card, Heavy Freight Train, and you're gonna have to dig out a lot of gems to get Flying Pegasus and Bullet Train in order to make a usable deck. You can't build her deck free to play. It's not gonna happen, and it just sucks that there's not that much like originality from this. You can really tell that they're just kind of just like, well, I fill up the slot somehow. Well, we're not gonna come up with anything else original. We're just gonna just throw in all of these tickets and call it a day, which is a little unfortunate. It's just kind of like a bad look, I'd say. Only for the fact that it's like these other characters in the game. Like, you know, we have Trey right here. This was a pretty recent Zexo unlock. Like, come on. Look at the variety of different level up rewards you can get for cards wise. We have Quattro right here. He also has a pretty good variety of different cards. You can get a lot of Xyz monsters and just a lot of like just cards that you normally wouldn't be able to get. I mean, Xyz effects, that one's like whatever, but so you can get like some other stuff right there. And then we just have Anna with just a lot, and I mean a lot of tickets. And it's just like, for anybody who's been playing the game for a while, it's like, who cares? And I mean, the average like new player is not going to have that much value from these tickets because she's going to be a pretty niche character to unlock unless you're really into, you know, Duel Links and whatnot. So I don't know. It's just kind of a waste of time unlock. Luckily, her deck seems to be pretty good. The rank 10 trains seem to be really powerful, but again, it's locked behind a paywall. Not everybody's going to be a big fan of that. You're going to have to fish out a lot of gems in order to make the deck usable because again, it's a UR card from a main box, and you're gonna need the SRs. So unless you're dropping a couple $100s, you ain't gonna be building the deck anytime soon. But yeah, I don't know. Those are just kind of just my first impression of the thoughts on finally unlocking Anna and seeing that, yeah, you have 6 level up rewards that are occupied with tickets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rewards, just wasted slots for tickets when they could have been character exclusive cards that would have been much better, in my opinion, than just tickets. And it's just kind of a bad look. It's like, is this how it's going to be going on from here on out? Is Duel Links just going to just keep getting sloppy with it because of the fact that Massive Duel is out? Who knows? Who knows? But hopefully the next character unlock that we do get won't have dookie rewards like this. We've had a lot of characters in the game that also had dookie rewards, but I think this takes the cake on just blatantly lazy, like just no effort whatsoever. But again, at least the skills are cool. I will give them credit for that. Skills are cool. It's just level up rewards. It's like, I think you guys probably could have figured out a way to get better tickets, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I just wanted to just make a quick little video about it because I do find it silly, but does it really matter? No, but still make a mention on it. I think so. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Other than that, that's going to do it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.